Chapter 8, Mishnah 1. This Mishnah speaks of someone who came across a pool of water containing 40 sa or more, and he does not know whether it is a valid mikveh consisting of rainwater, or it is invalid because it contains she'uvin. Eretz Yisrael is tahor, and its Mikvaos, i.e. pools of water, tahor, i.e. valid for immersion. If someone comes across a pool of water in Eretz Yisrael, he may assume that it is a valid mikveh consisting of rainwater, not she'uvin. Mikvaos, i.e. pools of water of non-Jews outside Eretz Yisrael are valid only for Baal Keri. Moreover, they're valid for Baal Keri even if they were filled by a canal, meaning that the pool consists entirely of she'uvin. In general, pools outside Eretz Yisrael are unfit for any type of Tameh person besides the Baal Keri because they are likely to contain some she'uvin and may not be assumed to be valid mikvaos. Nevertheless, they are valid for a Baal Keri, who needs to immerse himself only due to the decree enacted by Ezra, which requires a Baal Keri to immerse himself in a mikveh before he learns Torah or prays. For the purposes of this immersion, even mikvaos that consist entirely of she'uvin are good enough. The mikveh now limits its ruling that pools in Eretz Yisrael may be assumed to be valid. Pools of water in Eretz Yisrael that are outside the town gate, i.e. outside a town, are indeed valid, as stated above, even for the purification of nidos who are tameh by strict Torah law and require a mikveh. Since these pools are located outside populated areas, we may assume that they are pure rainwater and that she'uvin were not added to them. However, pools of water that are within the town gate, i.e. inside a town, are valid only for Baal Keri, for whom the pool of she'uvin water is sufficient, but are invalid for all others who are tameh. Pools of water found in a populated area like a town are presumably invalid as mikvayos. This is because people need pools of water to bathe in and wash their clothes, and it is likely that these pools were filled by the townspeople with she'uvin for these purposes. The next Tana disagrees with the first Tana's assumption that all pools of water found outside towns in Eretz Yisrael can be assumed to be valid mikvaos. Rabbi Eliezer says pools that are near a town or near a road must be assumed to be tameh, i.e. invalid mikvaos, because of the washing of clothes that may have been done there. There is a concern that people who pass by pools near a town or near a road might have washed clothes in them. After people wash clothing, they wring out the water before hanging the clothes to dry, and that water has the status of she'uvin. Only pools that are far from any town or road are considered tahor, i.e. valid mikvaos. Since these pools are located far from areas where people live or travel, there is no concern that someone might have washed clothes in them. They may be presumed to be pure rainwater with no she'uvin, and any tameh person may immerse in them.